Peace and blessings to everybody hear the sound of my voice. And I hope you pass those peace and blessings on to everybody that can. So I'm coming to you today because I was just talking to a few beautiful women. Ooh-wee. And, we were talking about manifesting our reality. And they told me they want to manifest prosperity. Now, if you know anything about manifestation, you don't want to manifest a tool. So, cash is a tool. You know what I mean? You don't want to manifest a tool, and then you still got to do the work to get the end result. That's stupid, right? You don't want to. You want to manifest the result. You know, I'd rather manifest the end product than to manifest a tool to get the end product. So, but it was like prosperity. I want to live comfortably. I want to be able to go out and buy whatever I want. And see, this is the thing. They don't understand the climate that we're in. See, right now we're in a climate that you're more comfortable being in a black neighborhood than outside of a black neighborhood. Because in a black neighborhood, yeah, you might have cops. You might have black people that are, self-hating and definitely not thinking for the community. But you're not isolated, though. You're not isolated, and you're not spotlighted. See, if you're in a non-black neighborhood and you're one of the few black people, then, oh yeah, there are black people over there. Other black people come around. You must be going to so-and-so's house. You must be around, because everybody else doesn't have black friends. You know, they talk about they're not racist, they have black friends, but they don't ever come to their houses. So they must be going to your house, because you're black. And it's only a handful of black people here, because if it wasn't, we would have moved already. White flight is real. So, you want to be comfortable. How can you be comfortable in an uncomfortable environment? You go from being uncomfortable in a black neighborhood to being extremely uncomfortable in a white neighborhood. So the only benefit you get from the white neighborhood is to drive to your house, close the door, lock it, and make sure nobody else comes in, because these white folks is crazy as fuck, right? I'm not saying all white people. I'm just saying that in the climate that we're in, people are taking more liberties of lunacy, and they want to show that they're supreme, and they can kill without retribution, without any kind of detriment to their self, their financial status as well. So once you do that, once you start thinking about being in a black neighborhood isn't that bad, and you want to buy anything you want, right? So now, what do you want to buy? You want to buy purses, you want to buy shoes, you want to buy watches, cars. I want to do these things. But is that empowering the community? Is that empowering your neighborhood, your people? No, it's not. You're giving your money to people that don't look like you, so that people that do look like you can be impressed with you. Foolishness. So, me personally, I want to get my hands dirty. I got nice hands. I want to get them dirty. Farming, I'm cool with that. Labor, I'm cool with that. If I can learn and pick it up, as far as contracting, carpentry, plumbing, whatever. If I can go ahead and do that, sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Because I'm able to do that work myself. If I wanted to flip a house, I can do it. And I can do at every step, every level of it, because I have the knowledge, and I'm able to do it myself with, these bare hand things right here. But I also want to do a factory. If I had the money, I would buy a factory. Why? Because a factory, you're able to produce. They'll come to you to produce what they need. So you can stick whatever label on it. I can produce this over here, I can produce that over there. I got a factory. I can produce, and I can change over the equipment, produce something else. Ain't nothing they want to produce? Fuck it. Have rave parties in there. Rave parties shut down? Fuck it. Put up a couple floors, and now we have loft space. Rent out the lofts. When you have a factory, there's so much potential. Instead of saying I have a car, I have a house, I have things that my peers would view me in a respected light, instead of saying I have something to pass down to my children, and I am also making sure my community benefits from it. But there is no benefit from the bullshit. So if no one's benefiting from it but you, it's probably bullshit. You have to ask yourself, am I doing this for myself, for my culture, for my community? And once you get those things in line and you start doing things for your community, for your culture, then you'll have the recognition, you'll have the praise, you'll have the admiration, sense of accomplishment, all of these things. Because right now, people aren't looking to have admiration and a sense of accomplishment from their peers. They want hate. What's the mentality? I want you to hate me. That's ridiculous. That's utterly ridiculous. So, peace, past blessings onto one another. Peace and blessings. If you're in the community that thinks that bless means blood, give blood, sweat, and tears. If you feel like that's negative, then give gifts. Give gifts. So, till the next time, refine, rewind.